What if one simple change in your daily routine could protect your most sensitive areas from irritation or infection, and no one ever told you? Underwear is something we wear every single day, but for many older women, the smallest choices in fabric and fit could quietly be causing more harm than comfort. You've cared for others your whole life. Now it's time to care for yourself in a way that truly respects the changes your body goes through after 60. Did you know that some everyday underwear habits among older women can quietly impact their health? It's not something we often discuss. After all, underwear is personal, private, and part of a routine many women over 60 believe they've mastered long ago. But doctors and specialists who work closely with older adults are sounding the alarm. The way we wear and care for our underwear matters more than most people realize. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, our immune system slows down, and our bodies grow more reactive to things that once seemed harmless. That means certain underwear choices, harmless in our younger years, can now cause unexpected problems. And yet, most women go about their routines unaware of the risks. This video isn't about shame. It's about awareness, peace of mind, and making sure your body feels as comfortable and protected as possible. You've already endured enough discomfort in life. You shouldn't have to deal with rashes, itching, or recurring infections simply because no one told you these small habits could be harmful. Today, we're going to walk you through 7 common underwear mistakes that many older women still follow, completely unaware of the damage they might be doing. More importantly, we'll show you what to do instead, so you can feel clean, calm, and confident knowing you're giving your body the thoughtful care it deserves. Whether you're an older woman yourself or someone who loves and supports one, this might be the gentle reminder that changes everything. Because sometimes the tiniest adjustments lead to the greatest improvements in comfort, health, and well-being. Ready to uncover these hidden habits? Let's begin. Mistake: wearing synthetic fabrics daily. One of the most overlooked issues for older women is the daily use of underwear made from synthetic fabrics. At first glance, it may seem harmless. After all, synthetic materials are everywhere, from stylish lingerie to stretchy briefs that promise a snug fit. But beneath the surface, these fabrics can trap heat and moisture, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and irritation. At first glance, synthetic underwear might seem harmless. It often looks smooth, fits snugly, and comes in a wide variety of fashionable styles. It's easy to understand why so many women choose it, especially when it seems to hold its shape and look better under clothing. But what many women don't realize is that synthetic fabrics, like polyester, nylon, and spandex, don't allow your skin to breathe the way natural materials like cotton do. As we get older, the skin around our intimate areas becomes thinner, more delicate, and far more prone to irritation. When that sensitive skin is pressed against synthetic material for hours at a time, especially in warm or humid conditions, it traps heat and moisture. This creates an ideal breeding ground for bacteria and yeast, often leading to issues like itching, discomfort, and frequent infections. Sadly, many women assume these symptoms are just part of aging, but they're not. It's often the fabric itself that's to blame. There's another layer to this problem too. Literally, many synthetic pairs feature tight elastic bands, decorative lace, or compressive stitching that digs into the skin. Over time, these can cause friction, leave marks, or even contribute to skin breakdown in areas that are already vulnerable. Imagine wearing those materials for long hours every day. It's no wonder so many older women end up at the doctor with mysterious irritation or recurring infections, only to discover the culprit was something as simple as their choice of underwear. Take Linda, a 68-year-old woman who shared her experience. For years, she preferred synthetic briefs because they looked sleek under her clothes. But after switching to soft, breathable, 100% cotton underwear, she noticed a significant change. Not just in comfort, but in how dry, fresh, and calm her skin felt all day long. There's also a deeper emotional side to this. Many older women understandably want to hold on to their sense of style and femininity. They don't want to give up the look of lace or satin, even if it comes at a cost. But real confidence doesn't come from fancy fabrics. It comes from feeling good in your own skin, free of irritation, free of discomfort, and free from that constant need to adjust or second guess. When your body feels balanced and at ease, your mind follows. That's true self-assurance. So if you're still wearing synthetic underwear every day, even if it's pricey or flattering, pause and consider what your body might really need. A soft cotton brief may not be glamorous, but it could be the most caring, practical, and loving thing you do for yourself this year. Mistake 2. Wearing the same pair for more than a day. This might sound like basic hygiene, but far too many older women don't change their underwear daily. In some cases, not even every other day. And that's where the next problem begins. It's not that these women are being careless. In many cases, they simply live alone, don't go out as often, and tell themselves, "I didn't sweat today, so I'm fine." But here's the hidden truth. Even during quiet days spent at home, our bodies are still at work. We shed skin cells, release natural oils, and produce low levels of moisture, especially in warm, covered areas like the groin. And when you keep wearing the same pair of underwear for more than a day, even if you feel clean, you're allowing bacteria and fungi the ideal environment to grow. These microscopic organisms thrive in dark, damp spaces, and snug-fitting underwear, especially in warmer weather or when made of synthetic materials, creates exactly those conditions. Over time, this can lead to unpleasant itching, odd odors, and even recurring infections, issues that many women mistakenly blame on aging or shifting hormones. Take Jean, for example, a 72-year-old grandmother who didn't think twice about wearing the same pair of underwear for 2 or even 3 days in a row. "I wasn't sweating, and I stayed home most days," she explained. But when she began noticing an unfamiliar odor, she assumed it was just something that came with getting older. It was only after her daughter gently encouraged her to change daily that things began to shift. Within a week, the odor disappeared, and so did the irritation she hadn't even realized was bothering her. But there's something deeper to consider too. When we stop keeping up with these small but meaningful self-care habits, it can start to shift how we see ourselves. You may not notice it right away, but you begin to feel just a little less worthy of attention, a little less deserving of comfort and care. That slow erosion of self-respect can sneak in without warning. Yet when you decide to reclaim those simple routines, like changing your underwear every single day, something shifts. Your posture straightens, your mood lifts, you begin to show up for yourself again, even if no one else is watching. So if you're nodding along and realizing you've fallen into this habit, consider this your gentle reminder. You're worth fresh, clean comfort every day. Mistake 3. Using scented or dyed underwear. Many women are drawn to soft pastel-colored underwear, or those with delicate floral scents. It feels feminine, it feels fresh, but what's hiding behind that pleasant appearance might be doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to inexpensive cotton or synthetic blends. Added dyes and fragrances can quietly wreak havoc on the sensitive skin around the groin, particularly as we age. As skin becomes thinner, drier, and more reactive, even underwear you've worn for years without issue can suddenly begin causing problems. You might experience rashes, redness, or a burning sensation that seems to come out of nowhere. And the confusing part? Many women assume it's just a normal part of getting older, something they simply have to accept. But very often, it's not aging. It's the fabric. Fragrances are a well-known allergen, and many fabric dyes contain harsh chemicals that don't fully wash out, even after multiple laundry cycles. And because these fabrics are in constant, direct contact with some of the body's most delicate tissue, the irritation builds over time. What starts as a little itching may progress into persistent dryness. A bit of redness can turn into a chronic rash, and all of it together can quietly begin to affect your quality of life, from how well you sleep, to your mood, to whether you feel like going out at all. Eileen, a 68-year-old retiree, used to love wearing lavender-scented briefs. She thought they added a touch of elegance to her routine. But she couldn't quite understand why she kept feeling a low, nagging burn down there. It wasn't until a friend asked about her laundry products that she started to question everything, from the type of detergent she used to the underwear itself. Once she made the switch to plain, unscented, dye-free 100% cotton, the burning sensation disappeared within days. Doctors consistently say the same thing. When it comes to underwear, simpler is better. Choose white or neutral-toned underwear made from 100% breathable cotton and steer clear of anything that carries a scent. Your skin will thank you for the gentle treatment, and more importantly, you'll feel an inner calm knowing you're caring for your body in a way that's thoughtful, safe, and kind. Mistake 4. Wearing the same underwear all day and all night. Some older women fall into a routine of putting on a pair of underwear in the morning and wearing it straight through bedtime, and sometimes even keeping it on overnight. It might seem harmless, especially if you're mostly at home, not very active, and not sweating much. But this quiet habit can lead to something far more problematic. In enclosed areas of the body, especially as we age, even the smallest changes in environment can have outsized effects. Our skin loses some of its natural resilience, and our immune system slows down, making us more vulnerable. So when moisture or bacteria build up even slightly, it doesn't take long for that to lead to itching, odor, or full-blown infections. Underwear, no matter how breathable or well-made, still traps body heat and moisture over time. And once that delicate balance is disturbed, the risk of things like yeast infections or urinary tract issues increases, especially if you're wearing the same pair for extended periods without a change. Nighttime is when your body should be resting and rebalancing. But imagine keeping your skin in the same damp, enclosed environment for 16 hours or more. That's exactly what happens if you don't change before bed. It's not just a matter of comfort, it becomes a health concern. Giving your skin a break with a clean, dry pair of underwear before you sleep allows it to breathe and recover. It might sound like a small habit, but it can make a world of difference. Take Teresa, for example. She's 74 and has always been modest, hygienic, and thoughtful about her appearance. She assumed that being generally clean was enough, but she began experiencing recurring irritations she couldn't explain. During a checkup, her doctor asked her a simple question: "How often do you change your underwear?" That one question was a turning point. Teresa began putting on a fresh pair in the morning and another before bed. In just a few weeks, the discomfort faded away. Not only did she feel better physically, her sense of confidence and dignity returned. Think about it. Underwear is the single garment that stays closest to your body all day long. Doesn't it deserve a little more care? By switching to a fresh pair once in the morning and again before sleep, you're not just protecting your health, you're showing respect for yourself in the most personal way. Even if it doesn't seem necessary at first, you might be surprised by how much lighter, cleaner, and more comfortable you'll feel, both inside and out. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below so I know you're with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue creating thoughtful content designed to inform and uplift. Now let's move on. Mistake 5. Using scented or perfumed underwear products. Many older women reach for fragrant panty liners or strongly scented fabric softeners in hopes of keeping their underwear feeling fresh. It might seem like a smart idea at first. After all, who doesn't want to feel clean? And while those floral or powdery scents might seem fresh and pleasant at first, the reality is far less comforting. Artificial fragrances are one of the leading causes of irritation, especially in sensitive areas, and that risk only increases with age. As the skin around the intimate area becomes thinner and more fragile, it also becomes more absorbent. That means anything you apply, whether it's chemicals, scents, or detergent residue, can penetrate more deeply and more quickly than before. This increased sensitivity creates a perfect storm for allergic reactions or pH imbalances. The result? Itching, irritation, or even infections that seem to appear without warning. And sadly, Many of the products that cause these issues are cleverly marketed to older women as essential tools for staying fresh. But here's the truth. Good hygiene doesn't come in a bottle of perfume. Your body is naturally designed to clean and regulate itself. When we add artificial scents into that process, we often disrupt the delicate balance that's there to protect us. Take Linda, now 69. She used to love the smell of her laundry after using a floral-scented fabric softener. It gave her a sense of elegance and care, something small that made her feel put together. But at the same time, she couldn't figure out why she was constantly dealing with subtle rashes and a lingering itch. After several frustrating months, her doctor asked a simple question that led to a major change. What kind of detergent are you using? That moment opened her eyes. She switched to an unscented, hypoallergenic formula, and within days, her skin cleared up. No more discomfort, no more guessing. So if you're still using fragranced products near your underwear, whether it's detergent, dryer sheets, panty liners, or personal sprays, this might be the right moment to pause and rethink. Your body doesn't need to smell like lavender to be healthy. All it really needs is a breathable, chemical-free fabric and a little consistent care. That alone is enough to keep you fresh and protected. It may seem like a small change, but avoiding these scented products could save you from months or even years of unnecessary irritation. It's a simple form of self-kindness, one that quietly tells your body, I care about you. Mistake 6. Re-wearing underwear without washing it. This one happens more often than people like to admit, especially among older women who live alone or struggle with fatigue. It might seem harmless. Maybe you didn't sweat. Maybe the underwear still looks clean and smells fine. But appearances can be deceiving. Just because fabric seems fresh doesn't mean your skin feels the same way. Our bodies release tiny amounts of natural waste every day, even when we feel clean. Over time, underwear quietly absorbs these secretions, and while there might be no visible stains or noticeable odor, that doesn't mean the fabric is fresh. In fact, that hidden buildup creates the ideal environment for bacteria to grow, especially in areas that are warm, enclosed, and rarely given the chance to breathe. As we age, our immune systems don't respond as quickly as they used to. That means our bodies are less capable of fighting off infections caused by bacteria or fungi that thrive in unwashed fabric. Some women try to stretch the life of their underwear by airing it out overnight or giving it a quick rinse in the sink before re-wearing. But the truth is, partial cleaning won't remove the microscopic organisms that burrow into fabric fibers. These hidden culprits can lead to persistent issues like skin irritation, urinary tract infections, or ongoing vaginal discomfort that doesn't seem to respond to creams or soaps. Take Janet, a 75-year-old widow who was puzzled by recurring itching that just wouldn't go away. She tried changing her soap. She tried medicated creams. Nothing helped. After a gentle conversation with her doctor, she revealed that she'd been re-wearing the same pair of underwear for 2 to 3 days at a time, mostly to reduce the number of laundry loads. Once she made the shift to using a fresh, clean pair every single day, her symptoms vanished in less than a week. You see, this isn't about vanity. It's about dignity. It's about honoring your body with the same care you would give to a loved one. A simple daily habit, like changing into clean underwear, can become a quiet ritual of self-respect. It's a message you send to yourself. I still matter. I still deserve comfort and care. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, I recommend hitting subscribe and turning on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire. Now let's continue. Mistake 7. Ignoring how your fabric needs change as your body ages. As time goes on, our skin doesn't just wrinkle. It changes completely. It becomes thinner, more delicate, and more prone to dryness, especially in intimate areas. And yet, many older women continue wearing the same styles and fabrics they've worn for decades without thinking twice. But let's ask the question, would you still wear the same shoes you wore in your 20s, even if your feet have changed shape or size? Probably not. So why would your underwear be any different? Fabrics that once felt soft or breathable in your 40s may now start to chafe, itch, or irritate. It's not your imagination, and it's not something you have to just put up with. Microabrasions can happen without you even realizing it. That soft pressure from synthetic fabrics, especially when mixed with heat and moisture, can cause subtle skin damage throughout the day. You might start with a little redness or mild discomfort, but a few hours later, that can turn into a rash or a burning sensation. And if your underwear has tight elastic bands or thick, scratchy seams, the pressure they create can quickly make sitting or moving feel unpleasant, particularly for those already managing arthritis, reduced mobility, or other age-related conditions. Joanne, a 78-year-old grandmother, shared how she spent years thinking her daily irritation was just part of getting older. She never imagined her underwear might be the culprit. But after switching from snug synthetic briefs to soft, breathable cotton underwear with smooth, flat seams, her comfort transformed. Suddenly, she could sit for longer periods, move around more freely, and even sleep through the night without irritation. It wasn't aging, it was the fabric all along. Doctors often recommend 100% cotton underwears for seniors, and there's a good reason. Cotton is naturally breathable and gentle on delicate skin. It doesn't trap heat or moisture, allowing the body to stay cool, dry, and balanced throughout the day. This helps prevent fungal infections, chafing, and irritation, issues that tend to become more common with age. While lace or satin may seem elegant, they can come at a cost. If something looks pretty but leaves you itching, pinching, or wincing every time you sit, is it truly worth it? Your underwear should support your comfort and health, not silently work against it. At this stage in life, your comfort and protection matter more than fleeting trends or outdated habits. If your skin has changed, your underwear should evolve too. It's not about giving up style, it's about adapting wisely. This small shift is a form of self-respect, a quiet act of care that brings long-term comfort, peace, and dignity. Now, take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered so far. It's easy to dismiss underwear as something too private, too routine to matter much. But as we've seen, the way we handle even this hidden part of daily life can shape how we feel, physically and emotionally. Something as small and routine as choosing underwear can quietly shape how we feel, physically, emotionally, and even mentally, especially as we grow older. These aren't just habits, they're reflections of how we value ourselves. The 7 habits we've discussed weren't about shame or blame. They were about one simple but powerful thing: respect. Respect for your body as it changes. Respect for your health as it becomes more delicate. And respect for your peace of mind, which becomes more precious with every passing year. Letting go of habits that no longer serve you isn't a sign of giving up. It's a mark of wisdom. You've lived enough life to understand that small choices, made consistently, can shape your well-being in ways that truly matter. And when you stop treating underwear as just a basic necessity and begin seeing it as a quiet ally in your self-care, you give yourself something incredibly valuable: attention, comfort, and dignity that's long been deserved. You are worthy of that care, every single day. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We'd truly love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one takeaway that stood out to you. Was there a habit you'll be changing, or one you've already overcome? Your thoughts mean so much to us, and reading your experiences keeps us inspired to create meaningful content that makes a difference. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support allows us to keep producing content that informs, empowers, and uplifts. Wishing you good health, lasting happiness, and peaceful days ahead. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.